Okay, so this is going to be episode 3, but it's going to be actually recorded at a much more recent time, because the next, I think, 2 or 3 videos that are gonna drop after this specific episode are going to be of the previous week. So you're gonna see in the title. So this is now, I'm now on the 3rd week. It's a Monday right now. The date is the 2nd of March. So it's the 2nd of March. Let me just speak about my day. I came back from going in Strand at this short course training of actually becoming a nurse, you see. So I went there and I liked how I felt. I was really motivated and really curious and excited about it. In class I was taking notes down. I was that person who is dedicated, and I am dedicated. But now when I got back, I was just so tired, bro, and I was so fucking hungry. And mind you, I'm a fucking depleted fuck right now. So I'm running on zero, not even zero, minus 70 HP right now. Minus 70 HP because I'm a depleted fuck. So yeah, and I haven't eaten anything, and I just came from a long journey or trip, because it's fucking far. You have to travel by 2 taxis to get there, and I hadn't eaten, as I mentioned. You know what I mean? So it's like I was just looking forward to just smoke, bro, of which I just did right now. I was just looking forward to smoke, bro. I was just so tired, and I actually had thoughts, and it didn't even feel like thoughts. Because it happened, like I was just so aware of those thoughts so often. It just felt like they were actually part of my beliefs. That was what I was believing at that time. But I'm not going to train my abs because I'm tired right now, and I feel I'm going to be tired the whole day, and I just want to relax. I actually don't think I'll be able to train abs for the rest of the week or ever, because I actually had this thought. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It said to me, I'm not in a rush for abs. So basically, say, I don't, what can I say? I don't, I'm not in a rush to get abs, so I can stop training my abs. Yeah, I can stop training my abs. That's basically what I was saying. And it didn't even feel like an intrusive thought, or like an intruder thought, like something that is far-fetched from what I believed in, because I just genuinely felt like shit. I was tired, bro. It felt like my mind was foggy. I could feel like I couldn't do anything. Even if I tried to work out, it wouldn't feel right. Or I also thought of, but I still have to study. And I was like, damn, that's the one part that I really am like, damn, bro, I'm actually too lazy for that shit. But now that after I smoke, bro, it just feels like I got this surge of energy, dog. Like, I can't explain it. Now I have this sort of energy, and I got this spark. It feels like I got lit up a spark within me, in my spirit. Now it's like I'm a different person. Now I'm the person who's actually motivated to getting a six-pack as soon as possible. I feel like working out right now. My mind, it's like there's a burning flame within me, which is interesting, because I feel like those words, I have to pay attention to them. It feels like there's these changes of state, of mental state, like energetic state, physical state, because we all know, by way, when it starts in the head, it then falls to the other layers of your reality, which is your body and senses. Yabo. So this one felt more like a spiritual state. I'm not gonna lie, it felt like I was really drained and depleted spiritually. Even my body felt really terrible, bro. It felt crazy. I had crazy pains and sort of weird shit on my on my stomach, and me, I just pretend it doesn't exist, pretends it's in my head, and I just continue. But yeah, bro, I feel really motivated right now. As soon as I'm finished doing this recording, I'm actually gonna do my 2-minute plank, my 2-minute plank abs exercise. So I'm gonna do that, and I don't know if doing the leg raises, cause for those ones, nah, bro, my legs are actually hitting me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I am also planning on coming back from Magas and actually studying. Right now the time is 2, and as I told you, I'm high as fuck. So I don't know. I don't think if I would study right now, like, it would be any good. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And in Kabezelimbis right now, I'm finishing cooking. So yeah, I really don't know. But when I hear my workout, and it's crazy that, as I've mentioned, it sparks. It feels like now I feel like I can do things that I actually want to do. I feel like I have more energy, even though I've just went and done like whatever I did. It still feels like I have some energy reserves, of which that's why I feel like I can do these things. And it's crazy because they explain it and said it feels like there's a spark, there's a flame burning within me. My blood is really warm. It feels almost boiling, like, or rather, my awareness of it is kind of like I feel really warm. That's why I say it's like it's sort of warmth and like vibrant and just life in of its own. Maybe it's because of the flame of the spark when you spark up a blunt, but it just feels like when you're on that high on semen retention, like on your longest streak, dog, like when you're at your peak high streak, and you're doing everything that you've said you were gonna do. You've been disciplined, you've done everything consistently each and every single day, day in, day out, and you're committed to SR. It definitely feels like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like that how I felt 2025 December, bro, when I was locked in for just 30 days SR and being disciplined, for 30 days, just doing what? Focusing on routines and just keeping those routines. Imagine if I was successful at being consistent with that going into January. Bruh, I probably would have been a beast by now, because now it's March. But fuck it, we're gonna start again. The year is not over. It doesn't matter, bro. The thing is, I need to start learning instead of complaining, instead of being like, imagine that. Let me ask myself questions that are actually proactive, questions that are leading me to the future. For example, a question like, okay, you had 30 days, and in that 30 days you felt like a god, like you felt really chosen and shit. You really felt like you could manifest your actual dream life just like that. But then what happened? You got introduced back into your friend zone, in your group of friends, with your friends, with your bros. And then what happened at that? You already know. Started smoking again, started drinking again, started staying away from home again. Then you couldn't focus. You were always depleted, or rather energy drained, because you were always using your energy elsewhere. So that's another thing to be conscious of. Where do you direct your energy? I didn't feel like I had energy today because my energy went to what I did, which was going to school basically for a lecture and just learning. And now I still gotta like do my studying, of which my energy is gonna go there as well. So my energy is just been giving and giving and giving today so far, bro, which is like, that's why I feel like this, you know what I mean? So basically what I'm trying to say is I need to then be able to get things or do things that give me energy, that give me more energy, so that I can then have energy in store, so that I can then direct that energy elsewhere. I hope this shit makes sense, bro, because I'm high as fuck and I'm just talking and it feels like I'm in literal flow state, nigga. I don't know what the fuck. But to tell you the truth, it feels fucking awesome, dog. It feels good, I'm not gonna lie, like, because I never actually get a chance to just be articulate like this with anyone in life general, dog. So it's like, I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it, or I don't want to like it, because it's like, you know, weird. It's not who I am when I'm around people, you know. I'm not the guy who's always talkative, or even when he talks to be heard, you know. I really talk low and all of that shit because I'm just used to not talking. But it's crazy now. It's like when I have the spark, I can be able to voice my voice or project my voice like this. You get what I mean? So it's like, bro, chase the spark. But the unhealthiest one is the smoking. So leave that, then just build your streak so that you can get the natural one. Go for fucking 30, 60, 90, 120, 160, 200, 230, 60, 700, 1,000-day streak, bro. And just experience it the way you are meant to experience it. That's it. That's it. Peace. I'ma catch y'all on the next clip, on the next video.